We are on the top of Matafao Mountain in Taʻiʻo, American Samoa. This is Tahiti petrel habitat. You can see here dense vegetation undergrowth all the way along there, including some ferns. So we've been surveying off and on Taʻiʻo since 2019, just before COVID. The first thing that we did was put out acoustic sensors. So we deployed acoustic sensors in areas where we thought there might be a good possibility of getting the nocturnal prochilarids, particularly Tahiti petrel, and also tropical shearwater. And so we did find them up here, but if you look out there as well, along the ridgeline, that's the national park, we found pockets of tropical shearwaters all the way along that ridge there. And then around the corner, Rainmaker Mountain, Mount Puea, there's a huge colony of Tahiti petrels up there. Another issue that seabirds that come in at night face are lights. Taʻiʻo, every year, small numbers of Tahiti petrels are found around the villages, around the lights. And that's another thing that we're going to be working with DMWR on, is to find out how big a problem it is and to talk to people about how they can reduce light output to reduce the number of birds that might be being brought down from light attraction. What we're doing now is we're waiting for night to fall, which is when the birds are going to come back. And then we're going to use these thermals here to see where the birds are flying, where they're circling around, and possibly where they're landing as well, to see if we can identify other breeding areas. That was really cool. We had a lot of Tahiti petrels flying over. They've got a sort of shrieking, almost like a little velociraptor call. There are a lot of birds circling around here. We actually had some birds land up in the bushes up there, so definitely some breeding activity. Did you hear that? Oh, I can actually see them. They just flew around. There are a lot of birds up here, which is nice to see, considering all of the threats we saw today with the predations. And the other thing that is certainly apparent as we're up here at night is the lights of the villages. If you look out there towards Pago and the villages below us, there's a lot of light. And you can see how, in that view, it really does look like a constellation of stars. So if you think about young birds leaving their burrows for the first time and using stars and the moon for navigation, that's going to be a really big attractant to them before they head out to sea, which is probably why we're getting birds coming down during the fallout season in unknown numbers at the moment. So now we've got a couple hours hike through the forest to get back down the mountain. And then, yeah, we'll see what the evening brings.